Hello, today I'm gonna share some of my Dollar Tree finds because it's nice to shop on a budget and have money left over for other basic necessities. Let's start with some bowls. These bowls came in very handy because the lids close very well, in my opinion. And I use these to travel with the kids. Fill it up with snacks, and the lid is really good. Like for $1, can't beat that. Actually, $1.25. So I got 3 of these, and I also use them for my son's little birthday party. I filled it up with chips, different chips on each bowl. Then another finding at the Dollar Tree is this little container for sugar. It's pretty, simple, cute, only $1.25. But I usually look at things and I look at their shape. If I like the shape, I'll get it. And so I like this shape because it reminds me of Art Deco style. And yeah, that. Another find that's been very handy and I've had for a couple months maybe is these for baking. I think it's 2 for $1 or $1 each. I think it's $1 each. I forgot. But yeah, these are very good and handy. You don't want to burn your hands when you're baking in and out. So yeah, I bake a little bit here and there. Usually enchiladas, pork, cookies. What else do I bake? And pies. That's majority of my baking. And another really cool find that I have is a little water thingy that I always carry around with water for $1. This is cute for $1. I think it's really cute for $1.25. Yeah, so they're always like changing things because depending on the season they bring stuff and they take stuff. I try not to stick around there too long because I go to buy like a couple things and I always leave spending at least $20. Half of it is usually like food items. But regardless, Dollar Tree is a great store for when you're on a budget. And as a single parent, I can tell you, I gotta be on a budget because I like to go out with my kids to entertain them on the weekend, for example. And that alone requires a space in your budget because I try to follow the budgeting recommendations of Dave Ramsey. I have an Excel spreadsheet where I have a list of all the things I buy throughout the month. And I also have the Every Dollar app, which helps me organize my budget. And yeah, because if I was not to have that, for example, every time I stop at the convenience store for gas, what I stopped doing is going into the actual store and just using my debit on the pump and getting the gas and roll out of there. And another thing I do also to avoid going into the convenience store whenever I go out with my kids is have drinks in the car always, and always carry snacks no matter what. And even then, I always end up getting a snack here and then, but usually I carry water bottles. This for me, and I'm gonna get the kids one, but I haven't seen a cute one I like for them. They have some water bottles, but they're for their sports, and I like to keep it separate, sports and weekends. Anyways. Yeah, so that's all I wanted to show you. Not much, I know, but whenever I go back to the Dollar Tree and have some cool finds, I will show you, I'll share that with you. Without the Every Dollar app, I don't think I can function well. I have, in addition to that, like I said, the Excel spreadsheet helps me organize. Usually I have like 2 or 3 lists in the Excel spreadsheet, but one of my lists has like my wish list, like all the things I want to buy in the future that I want but I don't really need right now. I keep it separate from my actual necessities. And then in my budget, I also have a category that's called entertainment, which is for the whole month, and I divide that by 4. And so I end up spending, I have to stick within that budget. You don't know how hard that is with having kids, because they get hungry and I don't have enough food that I took with me, and we got to stop for food, or anywhere we go we need to spend money on food. So that's another thing that I've learned ever since being a parent. Or adulting, ever since I've started adulting. But another thing is that, whenever there's free events, like, I don't know, farmers markets or anything, any event that's in your community that's supposed to be free, it's never free. You always need money, because it's free for you to go and enjoy the sun and the music they're playing. But if you want to really have a good time, you're probably gonna want to buy something like food. And yeah, that's why it's very important, in my opinion, to have a budget, a written budget, where you will stick to it, because the goal is to be debt free. That's my goal. Be debt free. And according to Dave Ramsey, there's 7 baby steps that you have to do to be completely debt free and enjoy your money throughout retirement and yada yada yada. Or if you make it before then, even better. So yeah, the first, I think you guys know this, you can Google it. Baby steps, Dave Ramsey's baby steps. Yep, I'm in the middle of the baby steps. It's been a challenge, but I've done it. Thank you, God. Thank you. Anyhow, that is all I have for today. Very simple, very straight to the point. See you in my next video. I hope you guys have a great day. God bless you, and bye.